Many weeks ago, we talked about potential upside targets for the NASDAQ, and since the April low, the price has reached resistance and has nearly reached those targets. So today I invite you to update the NASDAQ chart with me. We want to take a look at whether these targets could still be reached and what the relevant support levels are now. And yeah, let's take a look at the chart. Let's go. Hello, welcome to another MCO update. Today we want to take a look at the NASDAQ chart. That's the NASDAQ cash index, not the futures chart. I use this chart more for a bigger picture perspective, larger time frame point of view. If you're interested in regular NASDAQ updates, you can also check out our stocks membership. I've linked it in the description and in the comment section, where we cover the NASDAQ futures chart every single day in a video update together with the S&P 500 as well. Regular stocks updates are included, and we also update there in written form gold, silver, palladium, and platinum regularly. So let's take a look at the NASDAQ cash index chart. I want to just start by showing you the pattern from the 2022 low, where I see this as a start of a fifth wave. Basically, potential major top could form in this region. We might have already formed a major top. This is, if you hear me say that, if we break below key support, well, then it would confirm further that we are starting probably a large bear market, and it could even go below that. But the idea would be in the bearish count, and expectations at the moment would be that either the top has formed, my alternative at the moment, yeah, but still probable, or it's going to form after the next high, and then we should see something like that ABC. There would be a larger A wave, then we form a larger B wave and a C wave, and it can go to completely, lower prices compared to where we are now, potentially even below the 2022 lows and so on. And it can take many years for this large bear market then to unfold. But for now, the idea is that, I can, if I want to call that move up technically complete, I think it would look best with one more high. We'll have to see. For now, I think the focus needs to be here on the shorter time frame. The idea in the last videos was that we might have formed the low here in this fourth wave. That was one of the support levels. I communicated in previous updates, support area 16,100 to 17,363. I will remove that box from the chart now. No, I won't. Not yet. No, this is like a main support area, and it's still relevant even if we break below the April low. So then 16,100 would be my key level, below which a bear market will become much more probable. Now, if you watched videos over recent weeks about the NASDAQ, then you know that the thesis was that this is an A wave up. Whether that's the yellow count, which is bullish, which would lead us in an ending diagonal higher, or the ABC structure in the white scenario, which would be a bearish B wave, and then we break down. The idea was still we form a healthy three-wave move up, potentially to 20,490. That was can go higher, right? But that was sort of my milestone target, especially here in the middle of April, where the price dipped again into this support zone. That was kind of the internal support zone within that three-wave move between 17,072 and 18,163. The idea was, hey, we have an initial rally, a pullback that was clearly corrective. That was a three-wave move down. Based on that, we can calculate a target, and we're nearly there. 100% extension. Now, if you look at that, nearly there. So it's the 100% extension. We're nearly there. It's like striking distance. I'm just highlighting that because 90% of that rally is likely done, at least from a wave count point of view. So the risk is getting very high that this rally could be over very, very soon. I think we're already in a topping area. It might push higher once more. Maybe when you watch the video, we've already started lower. But for now, I think, I'm already preparing for the pullback. We can remove this support area there. Don't need that. Price reacted to it. And I'm going to add support for this wave too. Now, if you're wondering why can a wave one be a three-wave move, that's simply related to the idea of the larger wave pattern. A fifth wave up can be an ending diagonal, so the wave one can be three waves. related to the initial rally, which is a 3-wave move. Now, if a larger pullback would start now, this would be the support area to watch. You can keep that on your own chart if you're interested for the next few weeks to watch. If it pushes a little bit higher, obviously the support area will need to be adjusted with the price, and the 20,490 level should be next, the next upside target, and then 20,871 would be next resistance. At the moment, I have no evidence whatsoever that a top is in, but if we get a break below this last swing low, it's a bit difficult to see here on the NASDAQ index chart, but a break below that 19,770 level from the 1st of May it was, that would be a first indication a top is in. Further evidence then with a break below 19,000, but yeah, then this is, we're already close to the box anyway. But yeah, the earliest indication a larger correction has started with a break below that 1st of May low. Against that level, I would personally prefer one more high, but this is what will be decided by the market. As I said, 90% of that rally is likely done. If the market is positive, it will reach here this target, and that's just a very common one. So I would expect resistance there. But to confirm really that this local uptrend is over, we need a break below a previous swing low. So of course, even if we get there, the market could extend higher. The 100% extension was only meant as a first milestone target. But I'm also tracking the NASDAQ not cash index, the NASDAQ futures chart every single day, and the wave count is nearly full. So one more high would be ideal. But at least you have a good idea now of the relevant support area, which tells us already that the risk is very high because we're quite far away from this support area. If a wave 2 starts, I would expect it to get towards 18,700 to 18,276 next. Yeah. So yeah, that's the update about the NASDAQ. Just want to keep you updated about that one. Hope you enjoyed the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you're interested in additional updates, yeah, make sure you check out our stocks updates about PayPal, Tesla, and so on. And in that membership, we also cover the NASDAQ, the S&P, ES Futures chart, and many other assets. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.